The NFL has agreed to end any adjustments based on race in its testing for dementia. The move is part of a $1 billion settlement with thousands of retired players over concussions sustained during their time on the gridiron. National correspondent Paul Gerke live outside NFL headquarters in New York. Paul, the league's change follows months and months of public outcry.
This has been going on for a long time, Adrian, really back to 2019 when two black former players, Najee Davenport and Kevin Henry, filed a civil suit bringing to light this practice known as race norming, which was one of the criteria the league was using to determine whether somebody qualified for a settlement payout. A lawyer for the ex-players who sued said white players were being approved for those settlements at 2 to 3 times the rate of black players. That despite the fact that the league is currently about 70% black. Back in June, the league promised to remove race as a factor when evaluating claims of dementia and other impairments resulting from brain injuries. This agreement stems from that. The document itself is several dozen pages long, but this is the important excerpt. Quote, "No race norms or race demographic estimates shall be used in the settlement program going forward. From now on, a panel of experts will develop new standards for all future neuropsychological tests within that program." Adrian.
Paul, how did race norming work in the first place? This could be something we need to actually break down, explain a little bit.
This stuff is really interesting. So it was a set of guidelines that was established in the 1990s as a means to sort of estimate how socioeconomic factors impact somebody's baseline intelligence. Simply put, these norms assumed that black players were coming from worse backgrounds, so therefore they were not as intelligent as white players. So therefore it was much tougher for them to prove claims of mental impairment because their test scores would have to drop so much more than a white player's to reach the threshold of a settlement payout. Those norms were not originally designed in order to assess damages in any legal way. That $1 billion settlement has paid out more than $800 million so far, but less than 700 of the more than 2,000 claims have been approved. Both sides after this agreement went back and reviewed those 700-some claims and said the demographic info, quote, did not have a differential impact in whether or not guys got payouts. However, now all of those claims can be reassessed or retested in many cases for those players. More than 7,000 took some sort of cognitive test, and this could prove to be pretty costly for the NFL. The average payout, Adrian, more than $500,000.